events or related things come to play. It's the ones that get done in like 2 days.
Slap them together. And...
Just slap together. I mean, and it's been great. We're out of here in like an hour and a half. This is gonna be you crush this.
It is less than a 6-hour tournament.
I've had longer locals in real life.
I will say big shout outs to the actual PM players and well, just players in general. Shout outs to the Digimon Rumble Arena 2-player bracket.
Let's go.
2 people entered, and I by royal decree I said they're doing a best of 9.
That's awesome.
And I wish we recorded it. I would have loved it. But now we got Mewtwo and Lucario. 2 characters that are not even remotely similar.
No, they're so different.
They both charge a ball for their neutral B that would get blocked by Chestnut's bulletproof ability. That's pretty much where the similarities end. Put Chestnut in this game.
Yes. Oh, honestly, I'm so down. I love Chestnut. I have a Chespin plush. It's like one of my few plushes I own. I
have 2 Chespin plushes and a Chestnut.
Awesome.
No Quilladin though. I should get one.
This is such an interesting match for me to watch. Like, I tried to secondary Mewtwo for a couple months. He's awesome, but he's super difficult. And I'm super retired now, but like if I ever tried to like learn a new character to come back, I would love to figure out Lucario. And just watching him move around and I think also playing Rivals, getting used to tilt cancels and like Magic Series, I'm like I just want to play some character that's fucking crazy.
So Shadow's absolute like Netflix fiend.
Yeah.
So like a couple years ago, because Shadows is used to be upstate New York. Shadows just gets on the grind after moving to PNW. And you know, I would just be in a Discord call. Shoutouts to Homie Cord, shoutouts to Big Team Cord. And I'll just be in a call at 3 a.m. and there is Shadows playing net play against somebody. And I got to see the improvements in real time. So it's really cool seeing him top 8 this bracket. Loser gets 5th, top 6. And then do you have the report and profile on Rosecat?
Rosecats, the only thing I know is they're Colorado, and they're pretty good. That's all I know. Colorado, honestly, a leveling up region. There's just this weird little pocket in the mountain area that people are just down to grind PM. You got Colorado, you got Nebraska. They're just showing up. Over the past few years, all it takes is a couple people to just start a community, and there's always players just like diamonds in the rough that you know, they just figure sick shit out.
One of my favorite things about like the Project M scene and really any like gaming community, some people are like, oh yeah, you know, we only have this many people, we don't really have a scene. 2 people sitting at a couch with a love for the game, that's a scene.
That's how it starts.
That's always how it starts. Somebody might just be like, hey, do you know anybody who might like this game? Come check it out. Sometimes a scene is just the rec room at your county college.
Right. Or your
that first game, it was a pretty good game for Shadow. It's not like a total sweep or anything.
Right. It was just comfortable.
But we need to see how Rosecat adapts to Shadow's movement.
Yeah.
And how he's able to just get a back air in or just get a hitbox out that you think wouldn't be possible. He always just squeezes it out.
3, 2, 1, go!
I always love this song on the soundtrack.
This one just reminds me so much of Subspace.
Yeah. Your Pikachu and Zero Suit Samus running through the halls.
Yeah. Every now and then I'll just boot up P+ and just play Subspace.
I wanna. So I've been on the speedrunning grind these days, and I've been loving playing PM Target Test, and I think I definitely want to give a crack at Subspace someday. Like, I love getting involved. I'm like clashing my two favorite hobbies in PM and speedruns.
Alright. Close first stock. But 84% is a lot on Mewtwo. Deceptively like... Only
It
like,
is.
what, 91 or something? Not as heavy as you'd think.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah.
Not as
Mewtwo's
heavy
weight.
as he was... Not as heavy as he was in 3.6
Right.
in Project M. Project Plus,
He's a little
some Weight
lighter.
Watchers.
A little bit. He's a skinny guy. Oh, little bit of side B action coming out of Rose Cat.
Sometimes people forget that Mewtwo has 2 kill throws. Rosecat did not forget. If he acted properly. Just strong move.
Wow. Was Literal Fraud one of the people that pledged per donation per attendee?
Yes.
Wow, he just posted the receipt. $400 donated.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I've had a couple of these events before, so I know they get pretty big.
Yep.
So even my $1 per entrant, my measly start to this,
You knew that it would rack up to a considerable amount.
I knew it would rack up, and even that, I'm hurting a little bit. But it's for a good cause. A very, very important cause. For people who are like political targets right now.
Yeah. That was super important cause to donate for, especially nowadays. We've chatted about it throughout the stream, but it's a great cause that we're raising money for. Shadows going up 2-0 this loser's quarters.
Almighty Ruin, thanks for the HDR love.
Yo, much love HDR. You're
You run the weekly Wombat at Helix Esports, though they are no more. Pour one out for Helix Esports.
Pour one out. Yeah, HDR. Well, who knows what its future may look like, but it was quite a great time that we've had the past couple of years with it. I think there's still HD rank coming out this year, so I'm excited to see you know, what the past year is gonna look
Oh
like.
boy, I hope I was active enough. Probably am not.
I definitely was not.
It's possible. If I got ranked, it would be so funny.
I think I technically was active enough last year, but I definitely was not this year. It's a funny game. Who do you play in HDR?
I play Greninja.
I knew
Started
that.
off
Yes,
Pichu.
I remember. Yeah.
Started off Pichu. When I went to Undertow, I actually had no idea how Greninja's down B worked because they completely overhauled it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Illutran, who actually entered the Rivals bracket today. Fellow Greninja main who made that change, and then sent me the changes in explicit detail in a doc, which I then proceeded to not read.
Oh, dude.
Hey, I still did better in HDR than I did at P+. At
Oh. That was, hey, that didn't happen at Undertow, but that happened for me at Warp Zone. I completely ate shit, and then I got like 13th in HDR.
Now, thanks to HDR, I now know how the old head Melee players felt about PM.
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Like, you just saw some bullshit, and then you were like, I don't know about that.
You know what though? Because I am a PM old head, I am so willing to put up with it.
Yeah, honestly, like, there was some ridiculousness. Oh, there is still some ridiculousness, but yeah, it was never, like, to a point that I was like, this is, like, outrageous. because oftentimes, you know, you could also just pick a character that was outrageous too. That's how PM works as well.
Yeah, the power level is something that kind of draws me to those games, to Rivals.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like the cast being great.
Right? Isn't that all? I love
They're not just good characters. They're great.
they're all great. We had the conversation recently about if a Rivals character wasn't PM, they would just be top 1. They'd be so broken.
Only if they got all the Rivals mechanics.
Yeah, like with all the Rivals mechanics, they would be
Like if
top
they got
1.
like the wall jump after their thing, and honestly, I don't know. Is this best of 5? Is that it?
That was it. The game 3 was super quick. But Shadows.